All right, so let's see. When I left, I made this little patch. I have auto select layer turned on for the move tool, so I can just move that right in. Patch it up. Move it behind. And then just play with its color a little bit. There we go. That's why it's very useful to have those smart elements still there. So that was the hole I had. Now I've filled it in with an appropriate texture from the source material. And now I can merge those layers together by selecting them, going to Layer, Merge Layers, or just Command E for short. Since I know I want them to stay together, now they're together. Okay, I was working with my seed layer. Kind of using that as transitions. I kind of like these weird things. So I'll cut those out. And then I need to add some other elements to help with my other transitions. And my goal today is to block out all the white space with pretty finely shaped puzzle pieces. That doesn't work. I'm gonna need some other kind of foreground texture here. Or I can try to take a lump of these seeds that are being covered right here, duplicate them, Command J, move them up above, and use all my transforming skills. Kind of nest them where I want them, and then erase from them. Now, I haven't done this much because it can get confusing, but when I'm trying to pick to overlap here, to selectively cut out certain shapes, you can just dim the layer. And I cut out the rubble I want. Let's see how that works. What's going on here? Yeah, this might be a better solution. So when in doubt, cover something up, especially transitions to the ground. So save that. Now I'm going to look at some more assets. And I found these ones from Pixabay. So they're not all as large, but they're all public domain. And it helps select them. I'm going to make their icons a little bit bigger, close the space, arrange them by name. All right, and now I need to be selective. What do I want? I need some transitions. I have this dirty ice cave. That might be a nice transition in here. I have this cool little ice crevice, but it's really blasted out. I have these little glacier floating parts. That could help a lot. So let's bring that in first. It's already at the right resolution, right? So what do I have to do? It came in as a smart object. I loosely select around it. Just a review of everything we've done. And I duplicate it. Turn off the smart layer. Sync it back behind into my image. And this certainly helps with the water and the coastline. So now let's transition it. Now play with its color. So your plan should adapt as your challenges adapt in placing your reference. Yeah, that helped a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to use the magic wand tool. Hold down Shift. Try to select all of this nicely, fairly uniform background and erase from it selectively. So I do a lot of this. Magic wand with Shift at a fairly low tolerance. I'm only at 12. Because it shows me all the little spots that need attention. But it only works for pretty high contrasted edges. Okay, now I use my eraser, nice and soft, fairly large, 100% opacity. Everything we've done today is with 100% opacity eraser. Because if you don't do that, then you end up with little artifacts that are really distracting. I actually want to use this background little transition there. All right. Yeah, it's going to work out. Maybe some burning in there. Darken that up a little bit just to match those mountains behind. I like how that transitions down. A little burning of my background as well. Powerful tool. In fact, I might have overdone it. Let's see. All right. So now it looks like the ice flow kind of goes out forever behind, so that's working. Just trying to find my new layer. There it is. And then there's a little remnant I need to erase. There we go. And I probably don't need all these seeds anymore. I think I can find a glacier element or something in here that will work. I think I can actually, yeah, that can be believable. Let's see. Yeah, so I need some of the seeds, so I'm going to be more selective about them. Shells, whatever there. And once you've selected something, you can subtract from that selection, you can add to that selection very easily. With shift and option. Okay, now my other problem area is this background here and right here. I need to make this water feel like it's coming forward, not on top of those trees. I have some color issues with the water, and these are things I'll address next time. Okay, so I need some sort of mountain there. Some cool background peak. And I've got some good options. Let's see. So this one. Oh, it's taking a long time to load. Use that, or this is much more dramatic. It's always good to go for drama. And it's nicely sharp, so let me size it. I'm going for fantasy after all.